You know, I think it's safe to say I will never understand the internet. Today our subject of interest just so happens to be Gacha life. Mainly its oddly sized YouTube community. On one hand, there are tons of videos concerning this game, most of them taking the shape of mini-movies, but on the other hand, I had forgotten Gacha life even existed until a friend went and shared this abomination in the Discord server. I mean, the video probably got removed by this point, but why? I mean, the screenshot definitely gave a pretty grim look into the field of this content, but I wasn't gonna let it sway my opinion too easily. So, a few days after the incident, here we are, searching Gacha life on YouTube to see what stands out to us. The usual YouTube lesbians. So, the first ever Gacha life video I've watched in full goes by the title, Why I Hate Lesbians, Gacha Life Mini-Movie, GLMM. Oh, it's definitely a mouthful, but I mean, it's a YouTube title. I didn't really expect anything less. I mean, why would I? Huh. Well, it would appear I've gone deaf. There's actually no sound in this video, so I suppose I'll just add in some during editing. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd probably think that whoever made this was trying to pull a bad publicity is good publicity thing. You know, like that one video where that guy molested his dog for attention.
Tell them, Louise. Tell them how much you love me.
So, she's not a fan of lesbians or transgender people, but fantasizing of gay dudes is what she approves of. Well, I don't see a problem there. Not at all. And right from the gates, I'm praying that this is not a recurring theme in this video. But then again, this screen cap here would be a nice conversation piece. Just post it on your wall or get it put on a pillow. I'm sure you and your company will have a wonderful chat about it. And I'm sure you probably smelled this one coming from a mile away, but one femboy and one hot guy isn't the defining sign of a healthy relationship. That's just the usual gay pairing you'd find on E6. I suppose I'll be the judge of that. Let's just do a quick little search here, and yeah, that's gonna be a hard pass on my end. The what? The Bible says Adam and Eve, not Madam and Eva. Well, I can't say I've heard that one, but more power to you. However, I don't recall the Bible saying anything about an Adam and Steve either, so, well, I don't know. Jesus might have just been a sucker for Yahweh as well. I might have missed that part of the Newer Testament. Part 2? Leah Patience? Nope, there's no problem using Leah here, but I have to admit that term is a bit dated. And all the nitpicking aside, I fail to see the difference here. Whether it's two dudes, two women, or a straight couple tongue wrestling in public, I'm probably going to be uncomfortable either way. That's just me, but I'm sure you get the point I'm trying to make here. Why she decided to bring up transgender when she didn't even mention it is beyond me, but I guess that doesn't really make it any less homophobic. This was uploaded last month too. This is still pretty recent stuff. People are still out here hating lesbians in 2020. Or, you know, just kids who don't know any better. Though it does make me wonder what else they've been posting. If this gets 20 likes, I'll be a boy for a week / 7 videos. I'll assume it got that 20 like goal because after that they posted becoming transgender followed by attention gay boys, I'm single again. This supposedly all happened in the span of one day. So maybe it's time to head over to another channel altogether. For all we know, this could just be one of the fandom's bad apples. I mean, being a furry, I can definitely sympathize with this group, if that's what the case is. I'm starting to feel like I shouldn't have brought up the furry thing. That comparison was really a huge oversight, wasn't it? Now, I either jinxed myself, or the Gacha community just has a pretty common concept of someone or something being referred to as the alpha. I mean, the term alone is already bringing back some pretty heavy PTSD. We have videos such as I Want You, Not the Alpha marked the Playgirl, as well as Wrong But Feels So Right, In Love with Half Brother. Now, at first glance, it might not have alpha in the title, but due to some reluctant skimming, I definitely consider this one to go in this category. Probably not for reasons one may like, but it's there nonetheless. Anywho, let's get this second course going. The Gacha community sure has a thing for gay boys, huh? You guys should probably be careful with that. One wrong move in a certain other community might crucify you to a cross-shaped hair vitamin. Oh, this one actually has sound. That's pretty good. I would say something about the Kind Master watermark, but to be honest, it just reminds me back of when everyone and their grandmother used to have one for Bandicam. There is no end to the cascade of flirtatious homosexual boys. I can already hear the FBI coming for me just for having said that aloud. There's nothing wrong with the character being gay, but I'm starting to get the feeling that every single one of these dudes here are. Except the main one, cause the disclaimer in the start, but come on. Oh no, another victim of the infamous Lord Orochimaru. May God have mercy on her soul. So, it seems alphas just have a mark similar to that of a My Little Pony character, and apparently having that mark gives them the cliche football jocks and cheerleader status around the high school. Well, I mean, I can't really get mad that it had a cliche there. I mean, they did have a trigger warning at the start of this video after all. Oh, so the fandom isn't completely against lesbians. That's a good sign. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest here. I kind of found myself dozing off quite a bit through this. I mean, it's what to expect when you're not exactly the audience of this kind of content. And then this happened, which, you know, I'm pretty sure everyone saw coming a mile away. No big surprise here. Just your usual pairing in the Gacha community. The rest of it kind of felt like a fever dream, so I'm just going to try and explain this in the best way I can. So, guns got involved. Bullets got shielded. I haven't the faintest clue of what I just watched. I mean, I'm sure someone out there will enjoy it. Probably. I'm sure we don't really have to watch the other alpha video I mentioned. I think we can get a pretty good opinion based off of what we've seen so far. So that won't hurt us from having a little peek, right? This video is only meant for entertainment purposes only. I do not support how rude the characters were in the mini-movie. Everything I say is just for a good laugh. Thank you and have a nice day. I was reluctant to believe these were actually made by children, but I think I might just have to face facts. No adult in 2020 would make a disclaimer so sincere. So, the Gacha Life YouTube community, it's probably one of the more odd things I've seen on this site. Although, just like most odd things on the internet, it has such a large presence and following that I'm surprised I haven't even tried looking through this stuff at least once. Not even just to point and laugh at it because mainstream people were. And that's probably the one thing in life that I'm good at. The mass majority of Gacha Life videos consist of mini-movies, essentially just people using Gacha Life to give, well, life to the story in their head. Stories that consist of alphas, gay couples, a lot of overprotective boyfriends, yaoi loving lesbian haters, gay half-brothers in love with each other. So, what I'm trying to say here is, you'll probably have to Ludovico technique me, just to get me to watch one of these videos in full. I'm sorry, it just kinda be like that sometimes.